Most business owners don't have a media problem, they have a distribution problem. You could basically be the best in town, best product, best service, even best price, but if no one hears about it, you might as well not exist. So let me ask you this first. How many people in your community actually know your business exists? Now, I'm being serious. Not your friends, not your old customers. I'm talking about the next 1,000 people you need to grow. If you can't answer that, then you don't have a growth problem, you have a media problem, a distribution problem. You know, the word media sounds big like TV, radio, news stations, but let's just break it down, okay? Media is how your message gets out there into the world. Distribution is how far and how often it travels, okay? Now, here's the hard truth. Most small businesses think distribution means ads. You know, spend $20, boost a post, hope someone clicks, or run like a Google ad that disappears tomorrow. And hey, ads work. I'm not arguing there, okay? But ads are rented attention, and you're basically paying for people to notice you just once. Now, think about owned attention. Have you ever thought about that? What if you didn't have to rent traffic every single time? This is where it gets real good. I'm serious. If you're a local business, there's something no guru talks about, and that's local media. But not the old kind, not print newspapers, TV spots, or overpriced magazine ads. I'm talking about building your own local media, and that's very, very possible nowadays with technology and some information. So you have your own voice, you have your own platform, and you have your own audience. Just imagine that, your very own audience. And no, it doesn't mean becoming an influencer. I'm not talking about that at all. It means becoming the most trusted source in your area for news, for tips, for stories, for community. And there's one format that beats everything else, in my humble opinion, the local newsletter. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing right now. So let me explain why. You know, social media is crowded. It's noisy. It's distracted. You're competing with freaking dancing videos of cat videos, cat memes. No one remembers who they saw yesterday. I mean, I don't even remember who I saw freaking 10 minutes ago. Can you? But a newsletter, that's different because it hits the inbox by choice. They subscribe. They want what you're sharing. They read it on their time, not when the algorithm lets them. And the trust, it compounds week after week, month after month. You're not just a business anymore. You're a brand, a voice, a real part of the community they could trust. And guess what? Every business wants that. Now, let's talk about the ripple effects if you do this. When you do this, should I say. You become top of mind without running a single ad. You become known for value and not just promotions. You could feature your own business without begging anyone for exposure. And man, not begging for sales, not begging for exposure, it feels great. And here's where it gets really smart. You don't just build your own distribution, you actually control it. Can you believe that? You actually control something on the internet. This is amazing, but it's 100% true and doable because we're doing it right now. Now, most people think it takes a team, a marketing agency, a bunch of tech skills. It doesn't. Truly, it does not. You can run this with just one person. That's why we call it the one-man media company. One person, one voice, one newsletter, and one unstoppable distribution engine. Let me give you an example. A local gym builds a list of 1,000 local women. They send a newsletter every Friday, sharing workout tips, success stories, nutrition hacks, and upcoming offers. No hard sell, no spam, just value. That's what they want. And you know what happens? They stop running ads, they stop chasing clicks, people start calling them because the relationship was already built. And that's what's happening when you have your own local newsletter. Now imagine your business had that same leverage. A newsletter that builds trust, sends traffic, books calls, fills events without the guesswork or ad spend. That's not just growth, that's power. And here's where it gets really crazy. Almost no one in your city is doing it. At least not well anyways. And we could talk about that later because there's so many different angles where we could attack this if somebody else is doing something similar, okay? But trust me, they're probably not doing it. Go check yourself, okay? What does that mean? It means right now it's your shot. You own the distribution. You own the audience to separate yourself from every other Me Too business out there. So if you have the opportunity to do it, you can do it right freaking now. That's what we do here at Empire Next Door. We help local businesses launch their own newsletters. Fast, simple, and built to grow. You can learn how to do it yourself, or you can let us do it with you or for you. We have those three different options. Because in this new economy, the ones that own attention own the growth. I'm Harry with Empire Next Door. Build the audience, own the growth. Take care. Talk to you soon.